that's you. And I go, yeah. And I go, yeah, I think it'll be a good time. Come out, have fun. It's something you don't do very often. And then she goes, yeah, we'll be there. And her husband said too, yeah, I'll be there. Guess what? That fucking asshole isn't here tonight. I don't care how sick he is. I don't care if he has whatever, AIDS or something. I want him to be here cheering me on. Tell him I made fun of him, would you?
Yeah.
Don't make him cry, because I would feel bad. I don't like when people from the Philippines when they cry. I had a lot of Philippine nuns. Oh, that's a great, I think I remembered that. I think I talked about you. So I went to a Catholic school when I was little.
I did too.
Yeah, oh really? Good. So it was a Catholic school, of course. It was like being raised in a cult. And our nuns were all from the Philippines, and they were super sweet. So I think we had a nun. It was Sister Magdalena, Sister Mercy, and stuff. Sister Mercy was the nun that was like, everyone loved Sister Mercy. She was such a sweetheart. She was like, oh, hey guys, what's up? You know, like, what do you guys want to do today? You know, and it was all cool. And Sister Magdalena was a hardcore bitch. She was just like, she's a daughter of God, but god damn it, she was scary as shit. Like, you wouldn't fuck with Sister Magdalena. And it wasn't like old school, like with rulers and shit, where she would whip you. It was more like she'd give you that death stare, and it's like, you're gonna go to hell. You know? You're going to hell, son. You know. So that's really cool that we brought that up, because actually that whole nun thing was actually one of the greatest parts of my childhood. Actually, I loved those sisters. They were so supportive of us and stuff. But then they just left, and then I got really sad. But that's besides the point. Are you guys? Any of you guys drinking alcohol tonight?
Sure.
Yeah. You guys want to put your drinks up? Should we broast it? Should we broast it? Broast? Everyone? Broast?
Oh yeah.
Broast? All right. Yeah, so I can tell for our first show. This is obviously my first show, if you haven't noticed. But I mean, it's okay, nice having you here. She was Turkish anyways. Oh, just kidding. Hey, I'm just kidding. I don't think she supports auditors.
She's calling him right now.
Is she calling who? Really? Okay. So, I kind of want, this is not going to be a normal thing I do in shows, but I kind of want to get a feeling from you guys. How do you guys feel about this show so far? Are you guys liking the jokes I'm making? Be honest. Be honest. You don't. It won't offend me. It really won't. What do you guys think? Is it all right? It's okay. It's not the best, is it? No. Look, to you, because I'm always over here. Yeah, I know, isn't that? Yeah, I know that, but I had to do that so I could joke with your side and say you guys suck because you're not saying anything, but it's actually my fault. Yeah. Are you guys having a good time?
Oh, it's great.
Okay. I love it. Dude, that eyeliner is looking even more sexy than it was earlier. How are you guys doing here in the middle? You doing good? Freddie, you haven't smiled a lot either. Huh? Not your kind of humor.
That's my style.
You're just like, dude, I'm funnier than him. Yeah, I know how you are. Yeah. And you guys over here, you having a good time so far? Good.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of joke that you would like to hear more of? Jared, someone coming through? Oh, she's back! How was your talk with Aragon? Was it good? I'm just playing with it. What? You called my name?
Of course, every this nasty one.
What?
This nasty joke.
Do you like the nasty joke? Oh, I have. If you want to hear nasty, I'll get nasty with you.
Oh, you know me.
Okay, let me tell you guys this. So this is real. So there is a list of things on the internet of sexual things, and they have titles to them, and they're fucked up. So I'll give you an example. Now, Michael and I, and actually another guy were looking at these the other day, and they're actually hilarious, and I could not stop laughing as I was reading them off on my phone. So this is a real thing in America. So someone actually took the time to create these things. And I don't think a lot of Germans know about them, so actually it's good that I add that here because it's something you guys should look up because it's fucking hilarious. So there's a thing called, I don't know if you ever heard of the Cleveland Steamer. So the Cleveland Steamer, okay, this is really gruesome because you said nasty, so you're wanting me to get nasty, I'm going to get nasty. The Cleveland Steamer is when a guy goes to the bathroom on a girl's chest, sits on it, and rocks back and forth. And people come up with this shit. Like, there's actually things on the list. Yeah, there's one called the chili dog. Can you imagine what that is? Put it here, just think about it. I'll come back to you on this one. Nico, I want you to think about it. Chili dog. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Think about it, okay? So there's people who actually go on and create these disgusting names, but if you hear them at a comedy show or something, you're like, oh, yeah, that's kind of gross, actually. But if you actually sat down and looked at these things and read the kind of detail that people put into this stuff, it's crazy the kind of disgusting shit people can come up with in their head, but they can tie it in with humor very well. But like I said, that's also an American thing. That's dark humor. We make a lot of sick jokes. It's normal for us. You guys are probably not used to that. And if you were used to it, it was in German. So it'd be like some guy would say, du machst groß auf ihr Bauch, du sitzt dran, und du... Just some shit like that. I didn't know how to explain it in German. How would you say that in German? You don't want to talk about it. that was the point. That was the point. I was going to ask you, and I was going to see if you actually were going to say it, but I'm glad you didn't. Thank you. I don't think anyone needs to know about it. So yeah, I won't talk about those things anymore. Actually, you can edit that out of the video. That's totally fine with me. So yeah, like I said, this is my first time, and I'm really thankful that you guys all came. I really appreciate it. It's it was kind of a thing that a lot of people asked me before the show, like, hey, have you scripted anything? Have you planned anything? And I said no. I'm going into this just going into it. And as you guys have noticed, it's for me is more about the interactions that I have with the people that makes us special. And able to bring people, I mean, outside of you guys, sorry. I didn't really bring you guys as much into it. I feel kind of bad. I'm sorry about that. It's nothing personal. I think a couple of you guys just kind of intimidated me a little bit, especially back there in the corner. You look like a serial killer. But I'm sure you're a very nice guy. I'm sure. Are you a nice guy, would you say, for the most part? Yeah, is he a nice guy, guys? Guys, is he a nice guy? Yeah? Okay. So sometimes, what was that? Did you say something? Oh, I think you said my name, sorry. She says my name most of the time, you know what I mean? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you fucking get it? Do you? Do I have to repeat it? No. I said she was saying I thought she said my name, and I said I'm used to it. She does it all the time, but it was really stupid. That was like third grade joke. That was really dumb. Third graders joke about that kind of stuff all the time. At least in America we do. This is like I said, this was kind of a spur of the moment decision. I said I've always wanted to do something with comedy, but I didn't know exactly which way I wanted to go with it. And I decided for me, the way I am with people, I'm a lot quicker to think while I'm talking with people than planning something. I feel like the stress of remembering and rehearsing things over and over and over again is kind of takes away from the fun, because you see it more often, and then you're like, oh God, this guy did this before. Oh yeah, oh I know what's coming next. Yeah, and it was there, and then it's no longer funny anymore. So I try my best. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to have some fun up here. And I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad you guys all came. A lot more people showed up than I actually realized. I actually thought a lot of people were just going to say, like, they saw that poster and said, dude, this guy probably sucks, let's not go. And actually, that probably happened with a lot of people, because I think like 20 extra people told me they'd be here and they didn't show up. Like your friend, your boyfriend, husband, yeah? He told you that, didn't he? He goes, that guy's not funny, did he? That's why he didn't come. Yeah, don't lie to me. Okay. And so yeah. So I've been living in Karlsruhe for about 5 years. Okay. No, I didn't want to clap. I thought I heard something, and it threw me off. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so I've almost been here about 5 years, and I really like Karlsruhe actually. The people here are really cool, but a lot of them are really bitchy. I would have to say though, out of all the cities I've been to in Germany, Karlsruhe probably has the highest percentage of ugly people. And I don't mean that offensively. Just something about the people here, they're just super disgusting looking. But guess what though, this is the good thing. Not you girls though, you girls are good. I think you're pretty. I'm not talking to you.